Hey everybody, Kwame here. Thank you for checking out this video. I really do hope you're doing well. I hope you are healthy and safe. Sorry for the lack of uploads over the last couple weeks. One, I got really busy with my regular day job, work, and then two, I kind of just wanted to take a break because trying to do 3 videos a week was a bit more than I could handle. So I took a little time off, and now I'm coming back for the end of this year, this little push here till 2021. So today I want to talk about my favorite tech of 2020. 2020 hasn't been the greatest year, but I still have found some pretty cool things that I've tried this year. Now, the 2 caveats I have for this video is the only thing I'm going to talk about are things that I've actually used, and so if I haven't used it, I'm not going to talk about it, even though there's plenty of things I could talk about. And the other thing is, it doesn't have to be released in 2020, but this is something that I've purchased in 2020. First is, let's talk about entertainment. So this year, we've stayed inside a lot, and I don't have an Xbox or a PlayStation or anything, but what I did get was the Xbox Game Pass, and let's see if I can show it off here. This is, for $15 a month, you have access to a lot of games that Microsoft provides, and it works in several different ways. Like, I'm using it on my Android phone, but I also use it on my Chromebook using an Android app. So if your Chromebook can run Android apps, you can use it. But if you do have an Xbox, you get even more games because there's games you can download. Again, you can, on here, I'm just streaming them, but it's nice because I'm not a person that plays a lot of games, but when I do, I just want to jump in, play some games, and be done. And it's, for $15 a month, it's way cheaper than buying an Xbox and even a couple games that I would play. Along those same lines, the other hardware thing that we got this year that I actually really love is the Nintendo Switch. Now, I know, again, it came out many years ago, but I am really liking it and playing it a lot, and really the only game that I'm playing on there is Animal Crossing. My son plays a bunch of other games, but I play Animal Crossing, and it's a good relaxing game for me. Or if I have downtime in between letting something render or getting something uploaded, I will pull it out and play it up for a couple minutes, 15-20 minutes. Sometimes in the morning when I get up drinking coffee, I'll do whatever I need to do in the morning on Animal Crossing and go from there. But it's a really fun game, really fun platform. I use it in handheld most of the time. We have played it on the TV for doing games we're playing together, but most of the time we're just playing it handheld, and it's really cool. Next up is hardware, and for that, the first item is going to be the Panasonic 12-35 f2.8 lens that I reviewed a few months ago at this point, and it's a fantastic lens. Now, if you have a Panasonic body, this will work on Olympus cameras, but if you have an Olympus camera, you should probably get the 12-40 Olympus lens. If you have a Panasonic body though, and you have this lens, you're gonna get dual image or dual axis stabilization, so it's gonna have stabilization in the lens and in your camera if it's available. But if you just want a really good walk around everyday type of lens, this 12-35 is amazing. f2.8, really sharp. It's sharp from f2.8 all the way up to f11. The build quality is amazing. The image quality is really sharp, so I highly recommend that lens. Now, I did send it back because I have the 12-60, and for the way I use my G9, it just didn't make sense for me to pick it up. But if you do have a Panasonic camera, that 12-35 is a lens I would highly recommend. The next piece of hardware is my Sony a6100 and the 18-105 f4 lens from Sony. This combination here has been my go-to camera combination out of the 3 cameras that I have. I absolutely love this combination. Now, it's not small, as you can see, it's pretty big, but it's just amazing. It's really cool, and the a6100 has shown me that an APS-C size sensor is more than enough for a lot of people, including myself. Like, this sensor is amazing, and this lens is really good. I've used it from photo shoots to video work. It is just rock solid. Even if it's only f4, it still works really well. I really have no need for an f2.8 lens right now. Obviously that will change if I get back to shooting more videos and more client like headshots and lifestyle pictures, then I'll probably invest in a f2.8 lens. But for right now, this 6100 and this lens here is the best combination I've used all of 2020, and I absolutely love it. Next are these little Arca Swiss tripod mounts. Now, I have known about Arca Swiss tripod mounts for a while, and these are just ones you can just screw on to any tripod that you have. And I've always been resistant to getting them. I don't know why, but now that I have them, I can never go back to the regular just screw like something into the bottom of your camera, like to attach to your tripod. What's great about these, you put it on your you put your camera on here like this. Now you do need like an Arca Swiss mount. I have this L bracket for both of my cameras and it works just fine. And you can just get any generic one, you don't need a fancy name brand one, but you just lock it in there, right? And it makes it so easy to pop on and off your camera to the tripod. But what's even better is if I want to do a portrait shot, I can just lock it in there like this, tighten it up, and this is not going anywhere. I mean, it is rock solid. Obviously the ball head moves, but like this, absolutely rock solid. I love these tripod mounts. I absolutely love these Arca Swiss mounts now. I don't know why it took me so long to get them, and they're pretty cheap. I think I picked up a pack of 2 for under $30, probably under $20. And I'm gonna pick up a couple more just so I can have them on everything, and I will never have to worry about make sure I have the right attachment. I mean, it's just pop it on, tighten it up, and I'm good to go. Last but not least is my Apple Magic Trackpad 2, and I use this on my iPad Pro primarily for video editing, but this has been an amazing purchase. It's not cheap, it's like $100 used, and I would definitely, if you can pick up a used one, get it used. That's what I did. But it's made editing in LumaFusion so much easier. I mean, it's between this and a keyboard, I don't even have to touch the screen. I can scrub through the timeline, make cuts using keyboard shortcuts, and, just fly through it, easily do what I need to do. It's so nice. I mean, I still like using the Apple Pencil, but if I'm doing any kind of video editing, any kind of audio editing, I'm using this to scrub through the timeline, make precision cuts, and again, it's not cheap, $100, but it's well worth it, especially if you're using your iPad to do any kind of video or audio editing. So there you have it. Those are my favorite tech things of 2020. Let me know down below what's been something you picked up this year that was, I don't know, game changing for you, or something you really enjoy using. All these things were, some of them were cheap, some were not cheap, but I would probably say the best purchase I picked up this year were these Arca Swiss mounts. It's made my life so much easier, and it's such a simple device, so you don't have to go all out to get something that's truly valuable for you. Thank you as always for watching these videos. I'm really, truly appreciative of you guys watching the videos over the year with me that I've made. Please hit the like and subscribe button down below. It does help me out. It helps the YouTube algorithms and all that good stuff. I will have affiliate links also down below for everything I talked about today. Hit me up in the comments if you have any questions or anything that you've used this year, like I said before, that you used this year. I would love to hear from you. Thank you, and I will see you next video. Talk to you later. Bye bye.